Hi again, and thanks for continuing with us for more Explore Tulsa.
You know who'd make a great flute player?
Who's that?
Former Heisman Trophy winner Doug Flute, of course.
Actually, he plays the drums in a group called the Flute Brothers Band.
See, that's where they went wrong. The Fluties should have all played flutes, like in Allison's Tulsa Flute Band.
I kind of have that in my personality, you know, learn how to quilt in just one day. And try things that are a little bit odd and a little bit fun. So I think they're not surprised. But I told my husband I'm going to start a flute band. He said, "What's a flute band?" So I don't know. I moved to Tulsa in 2010, and I found a fabulous community that really supported the arts. We have a symphony, a ballet, and an opera. Lots of talented people in Tulsa. And I just wanted to be a part of it. But I wanted to be a part of it with something a little bit different and something kind of cool. So I thought flute band. I was driving around one day and I saw a store that had a going out of business sale sign on it, and I'm attracted to sale. When I got in there, I discovered it was a music store. And they were selling everything, even the floor mats in the entryway, the fixtures on the wall, everything. So I rented a flute for the summer for $5, and I bought a How to Play the Flute book for $1. And I sat outside on my patio all summer long, playing out of this book until my neighbor came over and he said, "That's really good, but can you play anything besides scales?" I said, "No, I better join a band." Thus launched my musical career. And that was about 15 years now. My goal was a cool band. So I put up a flyer in coffee shops, in the coffee shops where I go, thinking to attract like-minded people.
I'm actually the second member, so Allison, started this, and there was no playlist. There was, I wanted to start a flute band, and I played the flute, and I played at church and would love to play again in an ensemble. So I just said, I'm just going to give it a try. I came to her house and played with her, and we just started with some church music, some duet books, and pulled it out. I had no idea what kind of music we would play.
Well, I had taken a break from my full-time job, and I was in a coffee shop just down the road here, and there's a flyer hanging on the wall, and I thought, yeah, I need that in my life. I play the flute. I've always wanted to play, and I actually play with other flutes.
I've been a flute player, it seems like, for about 100 years. I started in 5th grade, and really all my adult life I've been in and out of different groups. I play in church a lot, community bands. I played in a Celtic band. I've given lessons at different times, so I've just somehow always managed to hang on to playing the flute.
I said, sure, I'll sing for anything. What's a flute band? And then she said, okay, you're in. We have practice tomorrow, and there was no question. There was no going back. You don't mess around with Allison. You're in, you're in. It's so much fun, so much fun.
It is different, that's for sure. I've never even really thought about playing in a band that was all flute players until this opportunity presented itself.
We've performed at the Children's Hospital of St. Francis. We do a regular gig there every month. This is one of our favorites, very close to our hearts. We do a lot of charity work, and this is the pinnacle for us, to play for sick kids. We played at the Baptist Retirement Home in Owasso, the Zarrow Jewish Retirement Center. We played for Madonna House Catholic Charities. We played at Hillcrest Hospital for the Tulsa Arts and Humanities Council Art of Healing program. And what I'd like to get to is a nice mix of charity work. It's very important to us, mixed in with our school program, our Meet the Flute program. We love this. And then out on these events.
Music is something that touches people's inner core. And it reaches into those emotions. It makes you feel something.
I'm so pleased for my band. I come up with this big idea, and I didn't want everyone to be disappointed. So I'm so pleased for the group, and it astounds me. It astounds me that you're here asking me about my flute band. It's thrilling and satisfying and special and sweet. It makes me so happy.